Well, good afternoon everyone and welcome to the Music Man Project here in Essex, and we're delighted that you've joined us for this special transition from lockdown session, a new venture for us brought to you in association with the UK Community Network, and we cannot thank the UK Community Network enough for their support. The special guest who is going to be leading this session is Dr. Natalie Bradford, Director of the Music Man Project UK charity, and Dr. Natalie has just completed a PhD at the Royal College of Music. So we're delighted that Natalie will be leading the session, and we have students from the Music Man Project here in Essex. We have Daniel Cater, Terry, Sam, the other Sam here, Graham here, Claire and Donna.
Hello.
And these are all musicians from the Music Man Project here in Essex who've performed all over the country at the Palladium, Albert Hall and all sorts of things. But like many people with a learning disability, their lives were completely turned upside down when the pandemic hit last year. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to Natalie, Dr. Natalie, to lead the session. Thank you.
Thank you, David. Right, Sam M. What's happening? How did that make you feel?
It's not the same really about clubs and things, is it? Because we need to, I like to come to Music Man and doing all the Music Man and stuff. Instead I was with my auntie, I went to her house to go for a walk for different, because I couldn't, come here.
Yeah. So
Not the same.
what sort of feelings did that give you? Were they
I
feeling
was
bad
I
or?
was thinking,
Yeah.
I don't listen to Boris Johnson anymore, but I used to listen to Boris Johnson, and my God, I can't listen to it anymore, even though, because I know as a fact, they tell us one thing and then it doesn't happen, and
So you lost all confidence?
so even when I don't even look on line or anything, or
No.
because I know as a fact when things go wrong and you think, oh,
Right.
when did you get to go back to normal? Because I enjoy going to schools, entertaining people, and it's not, is it?
No.
Not is that when you're at home, you can watch the DVDs, but you can't actually go to someone and start going, hi, middle, whatever.
You've not got that interaction with people.
Yeah, no, because I like
have
going miles and pretty funny people, so
you? Yeah.
yeah.
So that wasn't a good thing.
No, not a good thing, no.
Claire, what about you? What were your sort of first thoughts when you heard about lockdown and you had to stay at
My
home?
first thought was I was feeling so much anxiety.
Were you? Yeah.
I felt quite stressed
Yeah.
because I felt I couldn't go to any clubs, and it made me feel so stressed because of that. And I was like, when I things would be back to normal,
Yeah.
I stopped it, and it was just upsetting really not to see all my friends.
Yeah.
It was really upsetting. I'm
Right.
glad to be back.
Yeah, we're all glad to be back, aren't we? Graham, what were your sort of first thoughts about when you had to stay at home? Were you just at home with Dad, was it?
Yeah, I actually go walking every day. And I do read the newspaper.
Yeah.
I do watch the news. I do listen to the boys. Yeah, I'm happy.
So you sort of made the best of it, did you? You felt like getting out and about was a good thing for you,
Yeah,
and you kept fit by walking then?
yeah.
Yeah. Daniel, was there anything at the start of lockdown when you were stuck indoors at home, is there anything that would have made that easier for you, do you think?
So Daniel, at the beginning of lockdown for you, is there anything that could have made that a bit easier? Or was it really hard, or was it okay?
Or did you not find it hard?
Was it okay for you at the beginning?
When you sort of first heard about the virus, what did you feel about that?
Shocked.
You're shocked?
Yeah, that's a really good point, because we've never experienced anything like it before, have quite scary.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Terry, is there anything that you can think of throughout the lockdown period that would have made you feel a bit better, do you think?
Well, I thought quite a lot about Music Man and quite a lot about other people as well, because I said at the beginning of lockdown that we will get through this. And, my neighbours as well, I had to help some of my neighbours through their stress as well.
Yeah. So you found it sort of helped you to help others?
It did, because some of them were so stressed, and other people as well that come in contact. So, yes, I did manage to get through it by helping other people. So
That's a
was
really good
good.
point actually, isn't it?
Wonderful.
To focus your, almost your worries by helping others, and that's
Because
a
by
positive
saying,
experience then.
we will get through this, and it was filmed for CRG, the company that I'm with and Graham is with. They filmed me saying that in the garden. So yes, quite an experience.
Yes, exactly. Sam H. What feel, we've been talking a lot about sort of, I suppose, the hardest bits about lockdown.
Yeah.
But can you think of a good thing about lockdown? Was there something that was actually better?
Lockdown is I was shocked.
Yeah.
The shock is I do Joe Wicks every time.
Joe Wicks.
There we go.
Joe Wicks,
Baking.
baking, cooking, like that.
Yeah.
And then
But you said about doing Joe Wicks and
Yes.
more cooking and things. So
Yeah.
maybe they were things you wouldn't have had the time to do before.
yeah,
So in a way that was a good thing, wasn't it?
it's a good thing that helps me.
Yeah.
And helps me to keep fit going and keep me going. I do Mr. Coxford with David and love it. I went back to normal and I went back to normal and keep going.
Keep going, we've got to keep strong, haven't we?
Yeah, be strong, wear a mask, all that, and there's everyone here. And after back to normal, just a full instruction and get enough of and be happy.
Yeah. Thank you,
Brilliant.
Sam. Donna, you've only just come back, haven't you, Donna? Dave? Is that right, David? It's Donna's first.
Yes, Donna's come back today for the first time. So it's amazing. After about 18 months.
In lockdown then, Donna, because you've obviously been at home.
I'd like to be on soon, the music and
Oh, you like that, yeah? So you kept quite positive then?
Yes.
Yeah. Claire, did you manage to do the Zoom and online sessions at all?
A little bit, but
What problems did you have with doing that?
it's just like when you see them on screen, like with friends and stuff. It's not like when you see them in real life, in real person.
So it's almost very upsetting seeing them,
Yeah,
not seeing them,
it's really
yeah.
hard.
That's interesting, yeah.
It was hard to see poor David as well on the screen as well because I'm so used to seeing them face to face.
Yeah, you found that hard.
It was really hard
Yeah.
to not do that. If you agree with me, Sam.
Yeah.
I use that.
How did you agree with that, Sam? Or
Yes.
how did you find the Zoom?
No, I didn't go on it.
You didn't
I didn't
go?
go on it. I don't go on it. I don't go on it at all. So go on it.
I guess some people just like technology more than others, don't they?
I did used to work in IT. At Hadley.
Yes, you did IT at Hadley.
Yeah, so
You know a bit about
it's
IT.
perfect for you, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And did anybody not manage to get on to Zoom but really wanted to? Terry, why was that? Did you not manage to?
It didn't get, I couldn't get through on the code for
Okay.
Zoom. And I desperately kept trying because I was thinking of everyone at the time, and I had to have someone in to look at Zoom, so
And did it work after that or not? No, so that was quite frustrating for you then.
yes, because I couldn't get through. And so I really like doing the music lessons, which means everything to me, so, and everybody, so I missed them, I missed my ukulele as well.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
but my thoughts were with about them, it didn't work with the website, so I kept trying.
But you couldn't get onto it?
No.
No. Oh, that's a shame. Well, hopefully it
Yeah.
won't happen again.
It's also for my, when I do Tai Chi, which is my, one of my hobbies, it's supposed to type a code in for the studio for Tai Chi, but
Did
Did
it
it
work?
work for that either?
Oh.
So maybe there's something not quite set up right on your
probably
computer.
malfunction on the computer.
So,
Yes.
can I just say this? So it's interesting, isn't it? Because during that lockdown period, it sounds as if for all of us it was a shock.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
And you had that
Yeah.
thing of missing your
It was
friends.
really hard for me and everyone.
Yes. But it was, I also like the fact that Terry said he had an opportunity to help other people. That's
Yeah,
a really lovely
absolutely.
point that you. So and so, I think from what I could hear you saying, to be able to have the opportunities to do the Zoom, to help people, to still have a phone call,
That's what I like to do.
was really important. So it wasn't just completely cut off. So that's interesting. And you needed that.
Yeah.
On Wednesday, I had a COVID that day.
Yes, you had a test. Didn't you?
Yeah, I have, yes. And I didn't know about that because I was so scared.
Yeah.
So I didn't know what to do. And then told me, took me home because you took my temperature.
That's right, yeah,
Yeah.
high temperature, that's right.
And then I went back to my home. And everyone, like my sister here, she said to me, go upstairs, go to my bedroom and stay there all that time. And then since Hera took me to a car park, I never had a COVID test in my life.
Yeah.
Did you want to say something on that before?
Yeah. I found it hard just once lockdown, and I found it frustrating.
Frustrating, yeah. That's
Very
a really
frustrating.
good description. Yeah.
And now it's my first time here. Come back.
That's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah.
And how do you feel now? When you
Happy.
Happy.
Positive. So that's first one baby today.
Wonderful.
Right.
Okay, so next section of our talk today, then Natalie, what's this? Is this now moving into...
Yeah, we'll now move on to sort of how we actually feel about now we're back.
Yes, now we're back.
Any sort of difficulties that's thrown up or... So, Claire, can we start with you again?
Yes, well, yeah.
So now we're all coming back and
Yeah.
getting back to our activities like Music Man
Yeah.
and meeting people again. What sort of, how did that make you feel? What sort of,
It feels really, really exciting. See all my friends again.
yeah,
After being locked in, well, not locked in my room, but having not to go out, being isolated at home, it has been quite frustrating.
yeah,
And once I've been back, I feel so good about it.
Yeah.
Because it's made going back to normal, back to going slowly.
So it feels like sort of normal life is coming back.
Sort of.
Getting there. It takes a while, doesn't it? It's
Not kind of used to it. Really.
no. It's sort of like
I don't think anyone is.
No. And Terry, what were your sort of feelings about meeting people again? Did that?
Well, it brought out joy in me because it's like a homecoming to come back and see friends that I haven't seen for so long. So, I felt tremendously happy and glad to be doing all this again. So, yeah, I thoroughly enjoy coming here. So,
Thank you. Has anybody been sort of really scared about coming back out again?
No.
not really.
I've still been doing
Kind of.
Kind of. Would you want to tell us a bit about that, Claire?
When
Speak up nice and loud.
when I first started to come out anywhere,
Yeah.
I was kind of scared how it's going to be, what's going to happen, what's the new restrictions going to be, that sort of thing was big bothering me.
It's hard to remember what the rules are as well, isn't it? It's very confusing to know
I
what
wouldn't
you
mind
can.
now, but when I first heard about it, I was like, a bit of a shock.
It was a bit shocked. You can't paddle, you can't
Can't paddle, can't hard,
No, you can't do that. You have to do the elbow.
You've got to keep away from people.
Yeah, keep forgetting that it's hard. Yeah, it's hard, isn't it? You think, then you go, oh, no, you can't.
And you're like, oh, no.
Can't do that.
Move away. In space.
Was anybody else a bit anxious about coming back?
Yes.
You were, Sam, were you?
Yeah, I was happy I come back here.
You were happy, were you?
Yeah, I was happy. I was visit my family.
So you missed the family sort of element of actually all being together?
Yeah, visit my family all together again.
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
Do you feel on the Zoom sessions that we lost that bit? It didn't feel like a family, or do you think it did?
I did Zoom with David, Jenny, I did Sarah Mann.
Yeah.
You did them all, didn't you?
Yeah.
You're still doing them, aren't you?
Yeah.
Professional Zoomer.
I love doing Zooms.
I would say my better half still grieving.
Yes.
I never been to Moody since my dad passed away. He's a part of my life and I love him. And he said to me, come on Daniel, you need to learn more Moody stuff. But since I've done it, yes.
Graham, did you feel safe when you came back, or were you worried about meeting people and getting close to people again?
I'm happy.
You
I'm
weren't,
happy.
you weren't at all worried?
I was happy.
That's good.
But I was here while Daniel,
Thanks, Graham.
you know, after his dad. Because I didn't want him when he was here.
Yeah, no, you do, mate.
So you were supporting each other
Yeah.
because you'd had similar experiences.
Yeah. My mum passed away
Yeah.
in 2014.
And it's always good to share with someone that's been through something very similar, isn't it? Because you know exactly what they're feeling.
Yeah.
Is there anything, because one minute we were at home and couldn't do anything, and then the next minute we were told we could come back. Sam, do you think there was anything that could have sort of helped you make that change from being at home and not being able to do things and coming back, or do you think that was a difficult thing for you?
It was, because at home I just had to, I was dancing non-stop at home, constantly, 5 to 6 hours.
Yeah.
Be at home, and then when I come here, I'm like with my friends, so now they come to do all this, see my friends, like, yeah, with them, you see, back to how it was before, before I was in the lockdown.
Yeah.
Because I would be in my room and pretending you guys was in my room, and I'm dancing with 10 people.
So you were almost pretending you were with them then?
Yes, I was pretending because so really, I'm so pleased to see you all back here now. It's just so to him. Especially David, I haven't seen him for how long since the lockdown. I haven't even been on Zoom, so I've never been on Zoom, so I've never been with David. I'm still you guys. So yeah, I miss you all. Lots of lockdown. So yeah, it's alright.
And Terry, what about you? Did you find it hard suddenly going from being at home largely stuck indoors to coming back? Was that a big jump, or was that something you found a bit worrying?
Partial, because like Sam was saying, she saw us when she was dancing and practicing, but I did the same. I practiced and thought of everybody at the same time, and yeah, it was like we was, like Sam says, we was all down, and I could dance about the place. So
That's why they've all come back so good.
They have been tremendous.
I watched the podcasts. I've seen quite a bit of podcasts,
Yeah.
and the play you once did, and what we did at the Palladium, the Royal Albert Hall.
All those YouTube things, that was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, watching it, yeah, I've been
Yeah, we were watching those.
Yeah.
Lots of happy memories.
Yeah, so
How
we're
it
going to be
was,
dogs,
yeah.
the dog playing the piano.
The dog playing the piano, yes.
Then he fell in the fireplace, that was really...
I did fall in the fire. Daniel, got something to say quickly? Yeah?
Yes, talk about Zoom. I just started Zoom when my sister Eva and Bible Story Karen, they helped me to set up the Zoom for me,
Yeah.
because I like to be more active, like more practice with David Stanley and the Music Man friends around in my life, and I love my friends around.
Yeah.
And that's why I need to keep more practice for the Broadway, hopefully, touch word.
Yeah.
But I do love David
Oh.
in my behalf, because he's a nice man, kind and helpful, good heart.
Well, we're all here for each other. I think that's what's important.
Yeah.
And good, no, it's lovely. Now, I think if it's okay with you, Natalie, we'll just take a moment, because we've got a swap of some students. We've got to fit them all in here with social distancing. So if Donna and Sam and Terry, I think, if you would like to go back to the session, and would you ask Lisa, Ian and Matthew to come in your place? And then we can just hear a few different voices.
Can anybody think of anything else that might have helped through lockdown? Yes,
Absolutely. Help everyone.
yeah.
Help, it was a help. It was a start.
Yeah.
If it started, I stand there, I help them.
I agree with that.
So you think what maybe offering to help
Yeah, and
other
it's help.
people?
Yeah, we are students.
Is it that boy?
Yeah.
We are student ambassador. We need help everyone. And all the time, I think everybody go to lose. Everybody go to lose. Tell me, I help them.
Yeah. We're just saying, Sam was explaining that, well, I was asking, was there anything else that we could have done during lockdown, that
Yes.
other than the Zooms and the chatty nappies and whatever? And Sam suggested that the students, offer to help each other in any way, just to offer,
That's
you know,
nice.
if anybody wants any help.
Yeah, help.
Yes, well, I think we could do more if this ever happens again, or we go into another so family waves. To facilitate that would be a good idea, because I know it did happen a little bit, because you had your own FaceTime groups that were popping up.
Yeah.
But I think if organisations like ours could do something more, it might well be to connect people so that you can help each other. and to give you the ways of doing that, and a safe space to do that, rather than just parents, tutors,
Almost like a
teachers.
buddy system or something.
Buddying system, yes.
And wash your hands.
Oh yeah, we've got to wash our hands.
That's right. And I think it's almost, sometimes it cuts through more, doesn't it, if it's coming from a friend
Yeah.
rather than the teacher or the leader of the group. So that's an excellent point, Sam.
Yeah.
Really good.
And I hope actually, we can have a takeaway from this transition session is some of the lessons learned that we can write up about and give advice to other people. Right, thank you. Now we have been joined by Roy. Roy is sporting a yellow Music Man Project Ked shirt. Well done. We've got Ian and Matthew, and over here, I don't know if you can be seen, so what we'll do, Graham, you just shuffle this way a little bit so we can see Lisa. That's it, I'll make sure I'm out of your way. And then we've got Lisa, just give us a wave, Lisa, so everyone can see you. We've got Lisa as well, that have joined now for their perspective on transitioning from lockdown. And so thank you very much for joining us. Perhaps some of those, we can go over some of those
Yes,
questions
we go
again.
back over. Thank you, Rose. Lisa, can we have a chat with you now?
Yes, sure.
Nice and loud, please.
So when you first heard about lockdown and you knew that you had to stay home and couldn't do all your activities like coming to music, what was your initial, what were your first sort of thoughts on that?
I know we had the lockdown and we stayed and didn't go anything. And
And how did that make you feel? Was it good or bad? Good or bad feelings?
I think it's good and bad.
Bit of both, yeah.
And a bit of both. And the back on so I recalled to see Lucky or Suzanne.
See your family? You can't see your family?
No,
No.
I was on down.
That's tough.
Yeah, I did two of the Zooms.
Just two,
I
yeah.
did the Ori House and this place as well. And David Stan is an amazing person you're Zooming. Because Dave does all sing songs and things that he does. And Dave is the best person to have in his band. Because Dave sorts it all out and sort of singing out and constantly sing songs I do for him.
So that's very kind. So would you say actually it was important to be able to keep that contact with the important people in your life? That was wrong. What I mean is, how you said that then shows me and everybody here, I think we all agree, how important it was for us to keep in contact with you.
Yeah.
To keep, not just go, we're in lockdown, that's it, we're furloughed or whatever the system is, we'll see you when we see you. For you it was really important, wasn't it?
Yeah.
To keep in contact, keep the songs going.
It's keeping that familiarity.
Familiarity,
Yeah.
yes.
And you've got confidence in those songs.
Yeah, and you've got confidence in the new songs, yes.
Like you say, I was up, oh, not new song again. Oh, not that.
Matthew, it takes a while to get used to new songs, so it's important step.
But when I was like that, oh, I can't play this new song.
No, that's right.
And I'm not used to it.
Yes.
I like the space tonight now. Put the space tonight.
Yeah, you've got the space one, yeah.
And what else are you used to?
Oh, all of the songs. But
East Hands.
I think that point's really, really important. Do you agree, Lisa? You do the
Yeah.
Zooms, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do I.
Yeah. Because presumably, Natalie, that had there not been that opportunity to do the Zooms and the Facebook, so that, I did come and see some of you, didn't I? I played my
And me, yeah.
Now, this is a very hard question.
Yeah.
Would it have been more difficult to come back if you hadn't had that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would
Okay.
be. Yeah.
Because we would all be strangers to you.
Yeah.
Yes, it will.
Yeah.
Would you agree? So I
I
think it's
agree. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, also you might have forgotten some of their songs.
lost confidence.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the things I was writing about during lockdown, I was saying to people, we must do more for you guys during lockdown, because otherwise, all that learning that you did for some of you 20 years
Yeah.
would just go whoop, straight down, you forget it all.
Yeah.
And that's the nature of not necessarily you guys, but some of your friends that are working out there.
Yeah.
If they have a few weeks off, they forget the music and they lose all their confidence.
Yeah, very.
So
Yeah.
a big importance benefit, I think, was to keep it going so that when you came back, you hadn't forgotten. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good, good. Okay, lovely. Sorry, Natalie, back to you.
Lisa, now we're coming back to the Music Man, Lisa. Did you come back how long has Lisa been back, David? Is that quite
She's been quite good. You've been back quite straight away, I think, as soon as we could open.
So if
Lisa
you can
Clare.
remember back to when you first came back again, was that a difficult thing to do, to come back? Was it scary or was it...
Not scary, but it's a bit of once I come out here in lockdown, I really like my music man. David always does his songs on the Zoom.
So you still felt confident to come back and do them
Yeah,
because you kept going throughout lockdown?
yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything that anybody can think of that might have made lockdown a bit easier? Is there anything that the teachers could have done, or
Yeah, do something.
what can you think of, Matthew, that would have made it a bit easier for you?
Well, I found it hard to not see my friends again here and that. And I didn't really enjoy it anyway because I had nothing to do.
No.
So, more of the live lessons that Dave said, like the Zoom sessions and the live lesson that he did, he was the same thing he could do. He was the best person to have now at home.
Yeah.
And he was the best person to have a lot of valuable contact live lessons.
So do you think that everything was done really that could be done to help you? You can't think of anything else that...
Project Kent. I love it. It's Kerry wears hers all the time. It's nice, isn't it? It's new and it's lovely and bright. It looks lovely.
I certainly stand out in it.
You do stand out. So.
It's good to be different.
I want to go.
Oh, are you? Right, okay. But so yes, a proud supporter of MMP Kent is Roy. But thank you to everyone. I mean, should we just sum up what we've?
Yeah, I think maybe why don't we go round and if everybody could say the best thing for them about coming back to music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just one or two words, is it?
Just one or two words.
One or two words. What's the best thing about coming back to? Okay, for us it's Music Man, but activities in general. What's the one word?
See you.
See me. Please don't all say to see me. No. Daniel?
Friendship.
Friendship, brilliant.
That's a lovely word. Roy?
Yes, great to be back and to be part of the activities again. I look forward to learning more to play the instruments when I get the new ones in.
Yeah.
And practice with Sarah Bain. I've been trying to.
Yeah.
I just do it with part of my hands at the moment.
Right.
I'm doing quite well.
Good.
And to continue to do what I'll get involved in.
Thank you, Roy. Sam, one or two words if you can.
Yeah. I love it to come back here every time to concert.
You love concerts.
Yeah, I mean,
You must miss the concerts though.
yeah,
You're not
yeah,
going to have concerts, are you?
I miss you, Natalie, Sarah Man, and Jenny,
Lovely.
Yeah.
and Natalie.
Yeah. You said her twice. Ian.
Listen here, Daniel. Listen to all nice songs you write.
That's lovely, thank you. Matthew?
The best one I can say is the best thing I've been to is here, and all my friends are here now,
Yeah.
but I can't only in London for distancing. I can't sing to the moment because I can't put else sing to,
Yeah.
but I just can't do it at the moment, so I can't really know
But
song.
fingers crossed, soon
Yeah!
we'll be alright. Okay. I'm going to move over here and say, same question to Lisa. Have you got a couple of words, how you feel about being back?
Joy to be back to see David and Douglas side. Hoping we're going to do. Hoping we're doing a Christmas concerts.
Yes, Christmas concerts.
concerts,
That might well be the first ones that we do. Right, and I think last word there must be for you, Clario.
I'm really excited to see everyone here because now it feels like I'm part of music and family. Now that we're all back.
Yeah, back to part of the family.
Yeah.
That's the really hard thing to replicate on Zoom, isn't it? That feeling of being all
Yes.
together.
You know, more with it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
Yeah, well, because there's a different type of energy, isn't there, when you're
There
actually
is,
together.
Interact with each other.
Yeah.
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 Interaction. We can't be real interaction.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, then that just goes for me to say, unless there's anything else you want to add, Doctor?
Anyone else?
No, not. Has anybody else got anything else they'd like to say?
Matthew?
Once we get back to normal again,
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing.
19th of July, 19th of July, I think I've been said. July, the 9th of July, we can go to normal viewing man.
Get back to normal, closer, yeah.
And do more attractive things, all
Okay.
that sort of thing.
Yes.
But I think David, yeah, you, were definitely to have a lockdown, my concerns, good one, David.
Lovely.
Good work.
Thank you. Listen, thank you so much. Can we just thank Dr. Natalie who's prepared this session? Oh, Lisa's going to say something else.
Sorry guys. We'll be back to normal at music school.
Yes, on Saturdays.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will get back to music school on Saturdays, I'm sure. Thank you. Hopefully technically this worked out. This is the first time we've done something like this as a live Facebook session, using various funny connections to make it work. But hopefully it was useful to some of you. We will do a nicely edited version where we can make sure the volume's all correct and everything else, and put that on our YouTube channel. But finally, we must say a big thank you to the UK Community Network for supporting this event and actually for coming up with the idea for this specific one. So thank you so much to everybody at the UK Community Network. And I hope it's been I think it's been a nice chance for you just to talk about how you feel, how you felt, and what are your hopes for the future. So thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you again soon. Don't forget, please do follow us on our podcast, the Music Man Project podcast. TheMusicManProject.com is our website. I've got a blog, themusicmanblog.com, and our YouTube channel for lots more great videos. Thanks everybody. Bye-bye.